Shaq, I heard what you had to say about Joel Embiid last night at halftime of that game. You didn't mince any words, Shaq.
Yeah, because as the ruler, supreme ruler of the Big Man Alliance, I, I think I know what it takes. And first, you have to have the eye. Like we as fans, like for example, they had two legends that walked in the building last night. When you saw Dr. J play, did you look at Dr. J's eyes? When you saw Allen Iverson play, did you see his eyes? I don't see that same look in Joel Embiid's. So as a big man and as a big man that's a leader, I know the mentality you have to have. One, you have to come in no holds barred, because if the players see that and they know you're serious, they'll take it serious. You can't come out before the season and say, I'm not going to play back-to-back games, because that gives the followers room to breathe. And when you're in control of a team, there's no room to breathe, Devin George. There's no room to breathe, Big Shot Bob. There's no room to breathe, Rick Fox. Now, Rick Fox used to always tell me, hey, Shaq, when you get serious, then we'll get serious. And I didn't know what he was talking about. But then when Phil came and gave me the blueprint of how I win championships, it was all on me. Like I had to come in with the killer instinct, and I had to play. I had to do this, and they demanded a lot of me. I demanded a lot of them. I didn't see him go to the post not one time yesterday. And I know people want to say, "Oh, the game is different." The game don't have to be different. The game is about simplicity. If I'm playing right now, I'm going to do the easiest thing to make me more successful. Period. And he's doing that.
Well, I mean, so why is that? You just
I have no idea. No, I don't know. I don't really. I know who he is, but I don't really know how his motor ticks. I mean, I would like to think that everybody has the same motivation. If I'm these players right now, I'm watching Luka Doncic. Do you know why I say that?
Why?
Luka's going to be making $90 million a year. So if I'm half as good as Luka, that's 45. If I'm half as good as that, that's another 22 right there. So whatever these guys is doing, that's what I'm doing. When a lot of players come in, of course they come in for the monetary privilege that's about to have to them, but it's always clauses in your contract. If you do this, if you do this, if you get better, you can get an extension. I'd be trying to get these extra extensions. And then I asked Ernie this: how do you want to be remembered? You know who said that to me? He didn't say it to me. He said it in an article, and it really woke me up. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said that. And I was like, damn, man. And me being the respect that I have, I'm like, he does have 6. And he is remembered as one of the greatest of all time. I think that's what I want. Because, they were trying to, how the media are, oh, Shaq's dominant big man, and he's averaging all these numbers. You were there because, your wife was covering us, and he's doing this, and he's doing all these numbers. And Kareem said, yeah, but he gets swept every year in the playoff, and he doesn't win a championship. Not only did that hurt, it was the truth. A lot of times, before you get all sensitive, my mother taught me, see if there's some truth in the criticism. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was 1,000,000% right. Yeah, Shaq, you're averaging 39 and 40 and putting up big numbers, but, you're probably the legend that has the most sweeps. I think me and Paul Gasol have been swept 5-6 times. So once he said that, I really had to get that eye, Rich. I really had to turn it up. So when I watched him play last night, I don't see that. So I put it out as a challenge. And I actually hope he gets mad, because when he gets mad, I like the way he plays.
Shaquille, who's that?
Who's great right now, and I've been on him the last couple of years, and I ain't got nothing to say this year. Donovan Mitchell. That's what I'm talking about, Big Donovan.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.